La alineación del Barcelona será...
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco, a man who wants to be at the hub of...
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Eto'o.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Araujo. So just one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Eto'o fiddles it through. Great ball. Romario! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quality ball. Now it's Eto'o.
Jordi Alba has it in a wide position. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
That looks a good ball through.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Busquets.
Romario
Is onto it in a flash.
Eto'o.
That's good play from him.
And it's Deco. Back in once more. Cleared without complication. That's a sharp pass. It's an early cross. Priol can get it clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Busquets.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Hits one!
They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona find a position of real strength. Up he goes! he got himself into a great position. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Eto'o.
He is through here. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Deco. Piqué. Eto'o. And here's Suarez. That has been knocked clear. It is a corner, good chance. Defending of the desperate variety. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Escudero. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Ronaldinho, who's set up 1 goal so far. Deco. And here's Eto'o. And here's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Romario looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels.
Now it's Eto'o.
That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity. This is what good chemistry is all about.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Nicely aimed pass. And they can counter here. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho receives decent hit! And that has been clubbed away. Jordi Alba with the foul. Escudero. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Jordi Alba. Romario looking to get on the end of this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Escudero. And it's Escudero. That has been cut short. Luis Suarez. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eto. He's had a shot! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
And how about the timing of the pass and the run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Escudero. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Luis Suarez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. Busquets. Eto. Oh, super find. Oh, great play. And Romario! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He rises! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Eto.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Throw. Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent try. Escudero. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Escudero. Real chance!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9,
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal 22.
That's a decent clearance.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Manu Trigueros. That has been slung wide.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Deco.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's really well manoeuvred.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Early ball. He rises!
He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué.
Terrific header!
No, not the best of headers.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Romario
Is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware.
Now the finish!
It's anyone's ball now. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Puyol spots it and intercepts.
Ronaldinho. Romario.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deco plays it short.
Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gonzalo Villar.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Deco. Oh, that has a go!
Now that is commitment to the cause. Tries to get it clear.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Big header!
well-taken goal. That is his ton, and does he not know it? It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Oh, smashing header! He scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Great chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Deco goes short. He gets big. And it's Deco. Ronaldinho. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Romario. Oh, he's burst through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice bit of trickery. Romario. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jordi Alba. He won't be happy with that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a goal kick. Busquets. Deco is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
He's got tall. Oh, almost a sixth.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. el dorsal 11.
Granada can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Eto'o puts his foot on the gas, and the ball's a good one. Romario! Oh, there was plenty on that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Deco. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Good driving run. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they win it back again. Luis Suarez. Romario. Granada can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Manu Trigueros. And he welcomes it in. Shot at goal! No, that's just wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 26.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Deco. And it's Jordi Alba. And it's gone back to the keeper. Triol. Now Ronaldinho. There they go, hunting in packs. Gonzalo Villar. Muscular approach does pay off here. Danger averted for now. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, it's played into the area. Bayer claims it. Araujo. Busquets. Xavi. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet. And that should get the job done. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He could be in here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played into space out wide. Luis Suarez. Great hit! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? And we're done. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar.
Eto'o.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Maradona plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He could be in here. Now it's Luis Suarez, hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's Bale! Gareth! Glittering Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here.
Tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. And how about the timing of the pass?
And the finish!
Romario is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Suarez goes steaming forward. Bellingham goes down, but nothing given. Belletti, nicely spread. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Eto'o, Neymar. And it's been given...
Has a goal! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Lovely feet. Luis Suarez. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bellingham.
And the shot! And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's gone loose. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. He might be in here! Steaming on goalwards. Mosquera deals with that comfortably. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one. Bellingham. And here's Bale. Bellingham. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Corner number 2 then.
Up for a header!
Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Romario. Tchouameni. Messi in acres of space out wide. And the keeper's in command. Koundé. Well, that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's from Mario. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. And it's Neymar. Eto'o. Luis Suarez. And here's Messi. Belletti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's from Mario. Oh, super find. Oh, the shot could be on here. Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Backward it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Maradona. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Closing in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he was quick to react. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Messi. He's been picked out. He's dealt with that really well. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Valladolid get their fourth corner. Gundogan. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Cancelo. Oh, that's neat. Gundogan. Eto'o. Can he finish? It's in! And they're back in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Valladolid take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's from in with a header! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
And a header! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Romario, and he's away. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Valladolid have reclaimed it. Neymar running with the ball into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, played right into his path. And he's running through. He's had a hit! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
The action has already started.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Luis Suarez climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Havertz. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played it again. Here comes the corner. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Rice. Busquets attempts a clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass is just off target. And he's heaved it away. And it's Luis Suarez. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Jordi Alba. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He might be in here! Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Jordi Alba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Araujo. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. He rises!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Gabriel. Luis Skelly. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Partey. Timber. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the keeper's got it again. Puyol. Deco. And Araujo. Busquets. And it's Puyol.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Puyol. Piqué. Now it's Romario. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Romario. And it's Jordi Alba. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
This is a
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself up.
It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear. In again. Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Saka. Rice. He's looking wide.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Partey. Now Timber. Lobbed in behind. Saka could try cutting inside here.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Araujo. been still separated by the game's only goal. Romario, he has found a way through. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Saka. Lovely bit of skill. Promising cross. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Triol wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Real chance here! Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Partey. Oh, shooting chance! Eto'o! And another try!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Eto'o.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Lewis Skelly. To Martinelli. Rice. And Gabriel. Now Timber. Ødegaard. That has been cut short.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rice. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Eto'o. Timber. Saka. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage.
Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's Luis Suarez! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Number 9.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So that's it. It is all over.
Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself, and he has stuck at it, and I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. We have already started here. Piqué. Deco. Jordi Alba. And Araujo, and it's Puyol, Busquets, Romario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber, nicely spread. Saka, Ødegaard, Saka, can he put it away? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Deco. Big chance! And that's aimed into the middle. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Partey.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Martinelli. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Ødegaard. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nice control. Saka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saka. Ødegaard. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Deco. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Rice. Almost half an hour in now. Saka. And here's Havertz. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rice with the short one. And he's whipped. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Deco. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Luis Suarez. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. To Havertz. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Now Ødegaard. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Rice goes short, opts to play it back, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that
there could be trouble here. Has a go! There it is! Terrible error, duly punished.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 40 minutes is number 9, Luis Suarez.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Lewis Skelly gets a good foot in there. There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. Martinelli. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
Face to face. Eto'o! Dispatched clinically. Barcelona are back in business.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ødegaard. Timber. Now Ødegaard. Martinelli. Araujo. Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's searching through. Now this could be a chance. Martinelli. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Quality ball. Saka. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Martinelli!
Martinelli really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
The match was 62,005.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Lewis Skelly can get it clear. Deco plays it short. And it's hoisted clear. Jordi Alba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Punched away. Looks to go up and over. Suarez is flagged offside. Referee's given a throw. Jordi Alba.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Eto'o. Nicely worked. Now it's Romario. He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Partey, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Romario, that's Eto'o. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. Terrific header! Oh, taken with style!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Martinelli! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Engages and forces him off the ball. Havertz. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Luis Suarez. Deco. Drilled it. Chance! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Luis Suarez. Araujo. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Timber. Ødegaard. Saka is onto this. That is good strength. Martinelli! Danger averted for now.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Jordi Alba. Deco. That's been cut out, well played.
Minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That is lovely. Ødegaard. Deco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And we're done. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Saka! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Martinelli. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played out to the right. Barcelona finding their passes. Martinelli. Havertz.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Piqué to Jordi Alba. And it's Puyol. Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Romario. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Martinelli. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Busquets. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saka. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. And he's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martinelli. Ronaldinho. 30 minutes gone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Ødegaard. It's Saka. Timber. Now Ødegaard. Saliba. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? Romario. And here's Suarez. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Timber. Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. Saka.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Fiddles it through. Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. And the finish! Partey. And they can counter here. Now Saliba. Ødegaard.
Un minuto de descuento.
And Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Shot at goal! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking...
He's had a hit! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Timber looking to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Romario! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great hit! Luis Suarez! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Timber. Saka. For Rice. Now Timber. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Romario chasing after it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jordi Alba. Can he get onto this? And Romario! And that has been cleared. And he should have made it 4. Timber with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a...
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And what a big quick... Oh, he's been... In he goes again! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rice. Strong running down that left flank. That's very neat. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
Big header! No, it's wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Nicely intercepted. Saka. For Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Havertz, done delicately. Odegaard. Now it's Romario. Deco. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Busquets. Piqué. Busquets. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Romario.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Jordi Alba fires it in low. Oh, that was vital. Luis Skelly. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have.